look, we're playing a lot of close games, and these things happen. And last night, unfortunately, didn't end the way we wanted it to, but I think our guys are going to bounce back and be ready to go tonight.
Lengthier outings from guys like Yennier Cano with being such high leverage. How does that shift your approach?
Well, I mean, that was more of who was coming up in the seventh inning and who I wanted on those guys, and then we got the lead, and there was a couple guys honestly that I wanted to give an extra day to in the bullpen, and so we went with Cano tried to get 6 outs for us, and he did, and he's done an amazing job. All these guys are gonna, at some point during the year, everybody's gonna have to get extended a little bit, and a lot of these guys already have, and that's just kind of with the games that we play. We haven't had many 9-1 leads in the 6th or the 7th inning, and so certain things happen. A lot of high leverage spots come about, and like Cano pitched 2 innings last night. We need other guys to step up, and that's just that's what good teams do.
Brent, along those lines, how do you kind of balance the aspect of using him for 2 innings yesterday, knowing that's going to affect his availability going forward?
Oh, he had 2 days off prior. That's the major factor, and already with that kind of that 7th inning pocket there with the guys that were coming up, I wanted to use him in that spot, and if he had a good inning, I was going to send him back out for the 8th. If it was a long extended inning, then I probably wouldn't have, and I would have to figure something else out. But I was just trying to get 9 outs there with Cano and Batista. Hopefully, I was going to get 6 out of Cano. He was a little bit more. He's able to bounce back a little bit. Usually has quicker innings than Felix, also too, with kind of being a ground ball guy, and so I just kind of weigh it every single day.
Tate's reaching the end of his rehab assignment. Do you know what's next for him now?
We're making decisions on that right now, so I don't really have anything to report today or right this minute, but it'll be soon.
How much do the numbers, you think, go into a decision like that? They don't look that good. How much of it is, like you said, you have to actually watch the performances more than just look at the box score?
I think you evaluate everything, how the guy's feeling, what the stuff looks like, conversations with him and the medical team and Ramsey down there in AAA with our pitching guys up here. But it's D-Tate's big for us, and love to have the D-Tate we had last year. It was lights out for us back end of bullpen, back end of games, and so we're deciding all that right now.
Adam has been taking a lot of good at bats lately. Just how much have you enjoyed just having his veteran presence in the lineup this year, and just what he brings to a team?
Massive for us. Everything he does, leadership in the clubhouse, leadership on the field, and the at bats he takes. The numbers for me don't show what kind of at bats he takes, honestly, and that's puts the ball in play with 2 strikes, pressure on the defense, pressure on the pitcher, smart base runner, smart hitter. He's had a ton of lineouts to short. He's another one last night in the 10th inning. Volpe makes a nice play on him there in extra innings. But just he really does a great job of moving the baseball, getting huge hits for us, driving in some runs, and setting the table for us also. So I've been super pleased with Adam so far.
He's obviously not trying to hit home runs. That's not who he is. But what is allowing him to get more barrels on baseballs this year, maybe compared to last year in Seattle?
I'm not really sure, honestly. I think that he's kind of a swing where his approach is really middle of the field the other way, but he's able to kind of drop the barrel on stuff that's coming kind of soft and down and in coming to him. You saw like Garrett last night was really trying to crowd him early and then kind of left us some sort of off-speed pitch kind of down and in. And that's kind of some of the balls that he's gotten to that he's hit out of the ballpark. So, his at-bats have been really good.